Hey, Pojedynczy here for every 3 Tiber Outpost, blue team. Vulfbane is a Lictor Alpha melee specialist going to infiltrate and disrupt with some powerful offense and a bit of support too, alongside Fedaykin with a Chaos Lord Commissar, I should say. Strong offense and support. Fights in melee combat begins with a refractor shield. Is not at all heretical. That was I just misspoke. And rounding off the blue team is SERVERROSE with a Plague Champion. Starts off range combat with a damage over time bolter. Can get melee weapons, some decent utility, and support can build turrets and repair. But it's very slow. This is Death Guard elite scheme. Red team then, kdragoon is a Warboss melee hero that can walk through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. Northeast, I guess. And alongside, Toby Boller is a Warlock melee spellcaster that can leap into combat with some powerful spells, giving him support, disruption, and offense. Doesn't want to fight a Sentinel though. And rounding off the teams is a Polish word that's very difficult for me to say. Let's have a go. Pojedynczy? I don't know. He's a force commander, very good offense, fights in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt, and support with buffs, and he is getting in the middle of some fights over here. Heretics getting thrown aside and makes it out. Pojedynczy. That's what I'm going to say. That's most likely super wrong. Hopefully it's not something rude that I'm saying over and over again incorrectly. Heretics took out a tactical marine. This is the Lunar Wolves elite scheme. Recolored blue for that Polish fella. 486 500. 1-to-1 cap very early on. Orks are taking the northeast. Warboss had some fun, I think. He lost a little bit of health and should have come and decapped this wreck point, I believe. Rangers up for Toby. Got double termagants for the Tyranids and Warrior Brood on the way. SERVERROSE with some more heretics up. Healing up right now. Southwest then. Blue VP. But we do have a red contested power. I really like this map. Tiber Outpost. It's massive, which a lot of people don't like. But I remember when they were first showcasing this map after release, showing the screenshots, everyone was very, very excited that they were releasing a larger map. And I think they did a pretty good job with it. I try and get this in my sessions whenever I host games. And most of the time nobody complains. Rangers here getting shots. Support sniper infantry. We've got some Flamer Guardsmen. Is that double Flamer Guardsmen? It is. Really determined to bash some power maybe. Over here is Fedaykin. And a lot of damage to units in cover. As you can see, those guys getting roasted. Holy crap. Almost finished off. In fact, they are finished off. A stray las shot took him out. Can't even see the Warlock here. There's too much Prometheum. And gets away. Gets away. Raptors on the way for SERVERROSE. This fella is getting some assault marines that they are. With those massive jump packs, which look pretty cool. And a shuriken for Toby. Drop those dire Avengers, of course. And mid is now very blue because of that. Warrior Brood are capping. These guys provide synapse to the Hormagaunts and Termagants. And some more Hormagaunts on the way. kdragoon might get overrun if he doesn't start getting some stuff on the field. Lictor Alpha's taken over. And some power bashing. Some light power bashing by your Termagants over here. Meanwhile, Southwest all kicking off. Assault squad jumping in with that disruption. Sniper scouts on the field getting some shots in. Most likely killing those default heretics per shot. Raptors without support here jumping in. This is a bad move from SERVERROSE. Should have waited. Has some support now from some Imperial Guard. Maybe those guys are heretical. Raptors getting a lot of damage in their faces though. Away they get, away they get. Here comes the Lord Commissar. Got his carapace armor. Going after the scouts. And already took one out, I think, yep. His pistol is that's a piece of work, that pistol. Nothing else on the field for Fedaykin. Might see a quick tier 2 with Chimera and all that good stuff. Pojedynczy, or whatever the name is letting his teammates know that two's down here. 2 players, that is. Plague Champion hitting the field with no war gear. We've got some Storm Boys on the way for kdragoon. They're going to love fighting those warriors. Warriors being heavy infantry and Storm Boys having power weapons are going to do some work. These guys with a barbed strangler, which is most likely why those guys were purchased. Or is part of the reason. Sluggers with burners. More sentinel action from Fedaykin. Done well with it so far, why not? Force Commander chasing down the poor Plague Champion. He starts off so poorly in melee combat, that guy, the Plague Champion. Oh man, Dire Avenger's sticking around too long again. Stomp comes in, which does deal damage. Not sure if that counts as a melee attack, the ground pound. Do you get extra damage from the retreating units? I don't think so. Lord Commissar survives, maybe? Can you fellas get another shot? You can't. Immolator Blade is up for the Warlock. Has tasted some Imperial fire. Now we're going to see some magic Space Elf fire. Those double guards will blob up again. Try to shoot some up. Might see some fire on their ankles. Assault Squad are capping. Warlock just killed a Heretic. These guys do have an aspiring champion tier 2 now for Toby, Pojedynczy, SEVERROSE and Fedaykin. Pojedynczy. Pojedynczy. I wonder what it means. Raptors, oh, they didn't finish reinforcing over here. We're eager to get back into the fight. Almost got the Force Commander down. Sniper Scouts. What the hell did they shoot at? I didn't see any health go down. That was weird. Maybe it did. That's a shot going in for sure. 471, 317. Orks versus Tyranids, one of the funnest fights in Dawn of War 2. Kicking off at the top, we have more warriors. It looks like a bunch of Orks got dealt with there. Do you have pheromones or something? What's going on? Yep. That most likely swung the engagement a lot. And Sluggers here coming in alone. Mistake. Big mistake. Got to try and be patient between engagements if you can. Get your units together. Work out what you'll need for the fight. And make sure they're with you. Tactical Marines capping there. Just hanging out with some scouts and some assault marines. First shot goes in and indeed does kill a Heretic. Even when they are buffed up by the aspiring champion's health buff. More shots going in. These are double aspiring champion Heretics though, and they will just chase down scouts with sniper rifles. Raptors still don't have their third model up. He's paid for it, just hasn't been in a reinforcement point for long enough for it to appear. Scouts and tactical marines chased back into the bunker, and now assault squad into all sorts of problems. And that's some stuff on retreat. Can they finish them off? I guess not. Oh, maybe. Maybe. It's a lot of fire and they do go down. Some Nurgle worship. I think he was trying to... I think he wanted to Doom Blast there as they retreated, but got some worship instead. Tier 3 for Pojedynczy, our Force Commander friend. Tier 3. Lost some ASM. Zoanthrope on the way for Vulfbane. Power bashing here, not trying to steal it, they're actually bashing the generators. Fedaykin says take. And look at this, a teammate listening. Amazing, well done SEVERROSE. 395, 317. Power bashing for Orks, now we have fully upgraded. No we don't. These shooter boys do not have their big shooters. Vulfbane moving into defend, a Chimera on the field for Fedaykin. And right in the field too. Force Commander needs some support for sure. And here's the Eldar to try and do that. They have that central VP. They have the southwest VP as well. There's so much fire. What was that? Oh, Haywire coming in on the Chimera. A good stomp. on the Warlock, and those missile launchers doing some work. If you let them land like that, they're going to hurt. As I say that, one of the Sentinels goes down. Sniper scouts not messing around against those Sentinels. Oh, the Warlock went down as well. Double warp spiders here. Storm Boys have their knob leader. Happy to get stuck into some Tyranids. There we go. 334, 317, triple cap for the red team. Who are you targeting, fellas? You should be targeting the Warriors. No, they're targeting the Termagants. That's a mistake from kdragoon. Should be targeting the Warriors to get those synapse backlashes going. Here we go. Here we go. Gets one. Gets two. If they had another jump, might have been able to get them all. Might have. Meanwhile, southwest, both of the red heroes are... No, they're not. We have a Terminator Force Commander on the field. Okay then. He has some serious pauldrons going on. Look at that. Bloody hell. Can take a las cannon to the shoulder. They have the blue team like pushed up here, try to flank around, but ends up just losing one of the warp spiders. Does Toby. Tank busters on the way now for kdragoon. And here's a Chaos Dreadnoughts from SEVERROSE. Blue team looking very strong down in the southwest here. Not quite so strong in the northeast, and they still don't have the mid. Don't want to lose sight of the VPs here, fellas. Bit of damage that Sentinel missile barrage is doing. Those frag missiles are painful if you're bunched up like that. 265, 317. Terminator Force Commander with a heavy flamer. Gonna try and roast somebody's guardsmen, I guess. Here's some Orks. Always looking to join into a fight. Use your choppers on the Storm Boys. They couldn't stay in for long. Does the Plague Champion have any war gear? Nope. Oh, Storm Boys did not get away. Poor bastards. Red team looking depleted here. 260, 317. Red team are reeling. And now blue team have the mid. Thanks to some Hormagaunts. I hear a zone threat. Where is it? Here it is. This map is notorious for getting your Hormagaunts stuck, by the way. You can jump into these clumps of trees under Synapse, and then the Synapse creature leaves, and they can't get out. So they can't jump anymore. Dreadnought's having some fun. Eats a haywire. Maybe eats some power fists here. There we go. Just as strong as the power fist you get as a Force Commander. 85 DPS. No flesh over steel, of course. Blood Rage Dreadnought deals with him. Now he's getting super repaired, the Dreadnought. Man, locked in base here pretty much. 260 to 281. This is bad, says the Force Commander. War Truck in play. Tank Buster Barrage with some good disruption, but nothing really there to follow it up. Blue team just overrunning the red team here. And now everyone's tier 3 aside from the Orc player. More Terminators on the field now for Pojedynczy. Fighting a Dreadnought. They do have Power Fists. That Dreadnought does have melee resistance though. Backing away. 2 to 1. Middle is still blue. Look at this though. Red team have full power up here. So losing this power wasn't as massive as it would have been. Oh, Dreadnought turns around to fight. Bad move, Mr. Dreadnought. Down it goes. Blood Rage getting it killed there. Maybe just figured it couldn't get away. Oh, and the Chimera dealt with. Look at this turnaround for the red team. And lots of fire death. I'm digging the amount of fire in this game. We need some Sisters of Battle for some extra fire. Can the red team get that mid? Can they get their power back at the bottom too? Heretics weighing in on some Dire Avengers. There's a lot of stuff here for the red team. Some Orks showing up. Some more Eldar showing up. You'd think they'll get this VP back. Heretics dealt with. Sluggers need to turn around and choose a new target, fellas. There we go. And it was the wrong target. They should have gone for the CSM. Might have got a model off him. Bright Lance now capping. Red team moving out towards the southwest again. The Force Commander. Oh, wow. Fedaykin's roster is now empty. I did not notice him lose so much. Holy crap. A Baneblade's on the way. Lord Commissar is kitted out as well. Xenos Power Claw, Carapace Armor, and Stubbornness. Terminators will cap. Blue team all of a sudden in a bad place. Don't think a Baneblade by itself is going to be enough, Mr. Fedaykin. We shall see, though. Big comeback, says our Polish friend. Raptors, fully upgraded here at level 2, are a massive threat to those tactical marines. Where is the Plague Champion? It's coming out of base towards the southwest right now. Good capping up by the red team. Might want to take that power, but Raptors are in a fight here. Terminators can teleport away. Not doing it right now. They also have their Cyclone missile launcher. There we see that inspiration on kill. More fire. 1-to-1 cap here. Oh man, that thing actually hit pretty well. The Cyclone missile launcher might be able to get those Raptors down. Saved by Nurgle worship, maybe. Look at that. I think maybe it did save him. Baneblade spotted by Toby. There it is. Not sure what spotted it. I don't know. Warboss getting super angry now with the Power Claw, spiky armor, and angry bits. That's a rocket run. Oh boy. That killed a lot of Orks. Well, that might have just evened things up. Toby with a Seer Council. Scouts on capping duty now. Oh, we got some Marcos CSM. To counter the Terminators, I guess. 236-181. Warlock looking after the mid. Got his Immolator ready to roll. Anything else, Mr. Warlock? Yep. Providence and Warp Throw. The Lictor. Oh, it's a tier 3 Lictor. With Baneblade support. Here comes the Lictor Alpha. Has adrenal glands. Bright Lance is getting shots in. But you're going to need a hell of a lot of shots to take down a Baneblade. Demolisher Cannon. Oh man, I think it definitely would have wiped that thing out if it didn't retreat. And blue team will take mid. It's a topsy-turvy one here, guys. And you've got some chosen Plague Marines now on the field for SEVERROSE. Lots of requisition being floated over on the red team. Not a good fight, I don't think, for the Force Commander. 170, 181, double cap here. There's that Nurgle's Rot. That symbol there, if those guys died. There we go, they turn into zombies. That's from the chosen Plague Marines. Uh-oh. Oh, gets the Power Fist hit in and a sink kill. And that's an uppercut. Down they go. 151 to 181. Might be waiting for more Terminators, I think. It's got quite a long cooldown. Let's see what else they'd be waiting for. Toby with Wraithguard on the way. Seer Council are still around. Not doing a whole lot right now. You can do it, fellas. Still a bunch of Tyranids too. Level 2 Warrior Brood with Adrenal glands, former gods are capping. We do see some webways around. One down in the southwest, one in the northeast. Could make a big difference. So your council fighting some lictors. Don't think you can take all this on, fellas. They're getting crippled. They're getting knocked around. They're getting beaten up. Are they even going to get away? No flesh hook available. I don't think it's got enough energy. Looks like they're okay. Baneblade is still up. Chimera might not be for long. Where are the guardsmen? They must be inside it. Webway being used. Uh-oh. Bright Lance, I think, has got stuck here. So what happens when you try to get your Bright Lance into a webway without letting it de-set up? It's stuck, I think. Looks like it is set up though. Is it going to fire? Doesn't look like it's firing. 136 to 145. That is a 9-year-old bug that could apparently never be fixed by Relic. It's too hard for them. Got a Land Raider Redeemer on the way for Pojedynczy. Orks drops in. And Fusion Gun on the way could get on the rear armor of the Baneblade. There's so much nonsense, says kdragoon. Tyranids hanging out northeast. The southwest now looks very red. And here's a Swarm Lord. We've got looters on the way for kdragoon. Land Raider Redeemer hits the field. We've seen what these things can do in team games. Where do you park it though? In the middle? I suppose. Like around here or something. Maybe. Lord Commissar level 4. It's helping out Tyranids over there. They have a Chaos Predator now from SEVERROSE. Lost a lot of stuff. Orks cannot get away from a Swarm Lord, it turns out. (136 to 98). It's going to be pretty close, I think. Large maps like this can really mix things up when it comes to one team doing way better than the other. When you've got room to maneuver, it can be easier to make a comeback. Tank Busters getting shots, but there's not much else here to threaten the Baneblade aside from the Warboss getting close enough, which it should be able to avoid. Got some backup too, as you can see. What's this? See, Council getting stuck in again. Warlock is there to help. Got flesh hooked, but it was in the middle of the warp throw, so I didn't get thrown around. I'm hearing a lot of noise. Is that a rocks or something? No. Just general explosions. General Dawn of War 2 explosions. Down goes the Predator tank. Raptors with melters now. For some reason. Have they... Oh, maybe they're going after the Land Raider. 113 to 94. More Terminators it is for Pojedynczy. Are they... Oh, they're both with Cyclone Missile launchers. Okay. 2-to-1 cap for red team. Toby has only a Seer Council, but Fedaykin had nothing and now has Leman Russ, Baneblade, more Leman Russ, a Chimera. Had more time to recover though than Toby does. Fire Prism is on the way. SEVERROSE not happy with his own performance here. Carnifex with Vulfbane. 92 to 94, 2-to-1 cap for red. It's so close. What is this? Oh, they found a webway. And got a level from it, I think. Red team seem to have the southwest sewn up. But can they get on the mid? Terminator Force Commander is trying to, with his Terminator retinue here. Power Fist going in. Chimera won't stand against a lot of that. Down it goes. Leman Russ with Executioner. It's a lot of damage for those Terminators. Commissar getting stuck in. Look at him go. He is ripping through some Terminators here. That stubbornness here is real. Terminator with Power Fist is still chasing the Baneblade, and that is a Rocks from kdragoon. Deals with the Limb and Rust. Might help take out the Baneblade as well. That is a very, very vital rocks. War Truck dealt with. Is that Toronto formation that went off? Must have been. Carnifex now on the field. Down goes that Force Commander. Baneblade is dealt with. 90 to 64. Pojedynczy might lose the Terminators. Lost one of the squads. These guys getting very, very low. How do you have two models, guys? Oh, we've got a zombie Terminator. Is it going to kill the other Terminator? It does, and makes another zombie Terminator. Awesome. 90 to 52. Blue team have the mid and the northeast. This might be enough for them to take this game. It's a good little push by the red team alongside that nuke, but here come the Tyranids, and they are looking very strong. Vulfbane, I think, has only lost the initial Hormigaunt brood. That's it. 90 to 40. Fire Prism doing some work, but needs repairs. Land Raider, I think, has, yep, stayed bottom. Could be enough for the blue team to take it. Now they're just bashing power. Some late game Noise Marines without the Blastmaster. Oh, there we go. Blastmaster. Nope, cancelled. Predator tank now for Pojedynczy. Might get flanked. Why would you power bash now? Just hold the VP, fellas. Now those guys are stuck retreating. It's a Swarm Lord and a... Why can't I select this Carnifex? There you go. Thorn back Carnifex. 2-1 cap. Only 7 VPs remaining for the red team. Blue team pushing their advantage, making sure red team can't get close to the VP. Looks like they're going to take this game. And they do. What a back and forth. Not the highest level 3v3 you're ever going to see. But it was fun. We had a level 4 Lictor Alpha at the top. Level 6 Lord Commissar. Tearing through some Terminators there for a while. Level 3 Plague Champion. Oh, he got Fist at the end. And Fetid Armor. Warboss level 3. Not pleased. Warlock level 4. And the Force Commander got some new armor. Here he is. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.